All right. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this another virtual program from KSB. I'm Aaron Fox with KSB Community Wellness, and I also have Dr. John Plescia with me today. So we're going to talk about some healthy tips for 2022, and then I'm going to tell you about an exciting program, team weight loss program that we have going on. Also, that's starting next week. So with no further ado, I'll pass it on to you, Dr. Plescia.
Thanks, Aaron. And thanks to the Sauk Valley for tuning in. I think this is a very timely talk, given the start of a new year. We can try to get off to some healthy habits. So I'm a family physician up at the Oregon KSB clinic, and the vast majority of the health problems that I see patients dealing with are due to lifestyle choices, at least in part due to those choices. We see a lot of diabetes, a lot of hypertension, a lot of heart disease, a lot of high cholesterol. And all of these things are due partly to what people are eating and lack of exercise and obesity. And it's not just the Sauk Valley, it's all across the US. We just consume probably too many calories and are not active enough to stay healthy. The good news is these are things that we can work on, and some fairly simple life changes can make us a lot more healthy. Granted, it is not easy to make these choices and to actually pull it off. It takes a lot of discipline to avoid certain foods and to, force ourselves to get up and be active. Some little tips that I have for staying healthy: definitely avoiding cigarettes. Consuming alcohol in a small amount or not at all, and then getting physically fit. There's been so many studies that just show losing 5 to 10% of your body weight can make you a lot more healthy and prevent diseases down the road. I think our lifestyle is often rushed, and we're getting a lot of fast food. Drinking soda is just a terrible habit to be in. It's so many empty calories. And things have not been easy with the pandemic that we're dealing with. We're stuck at home. We're often stressed, so we're comfort eating. But if we can kind of set ourselves up for success, I tell a lot of patients that diet tends to start at the grocery store. Whatever you buy, you will eat. So make some healthy choices in the grocery aisles. There's been a lot of talk lately and over the years of different fad diets, the keto diet, Atkins diet before that, and other fairly extreme diets that will cause you to lose some weight for sure, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the most healthy. The brain works on glucose, and if you completely starve yourself for glucose, your liver will produce some, but I prefer a well-rounded diet, heavy on the fruits and vegetables, heavy on the lean meats, chicken, fish, and some red meat as well, but in moderation. And then exercise. We get so much screen time nowadays that we're just not burning any calories. If you've been pretty sedentary for a while, I would say start slowly and kind of inch your way into it. Walking is excellent. If you're not doing any physical activity, start with 5 minutes of walking a day. And then maybe the next week, bump it up to 10 minutes and slowly increase the intensity and the amount of time that you're doing it. I'm a huge fan of stretching, getting some of those elastic bands and doing stretches with those for toning and strength building, flexibility, and balance. All of these things are very important, especially as we age. I do lead a group the second and fourth Thursdays of each month at Pinecrest Community Area. It's right on McKendree Street, kind of at the south end of the Pinecrest Community Area. What we do is 15 minutes of stretching and then 45 minutes of walking. We have just changed the time on this. It's now from 1:30 to 2:30. That's second and fourth Thursdays of each month. You don't have to sign up ahead of time. You don't have to be a KSB patient. You just have to be interested in being healthy. We have all different levels of walking abilities. We've had patients as young as 13 come to the group and patients as old as 96. So, as you can imagine, some people are really moving quickly and other people are walking with walkers. And it's completely fine. It's go at your own pace. When the weather's nice, we do it outside. And when it's not so nice, we're inside wearing masks. I think it's a great way to get out and meet some people in a safe and friendly environment and also burn some calories and get into some healthy choices. The other program that Aaron's going to be talking about is this Jackpot Challenge. And I'm actually doing it along with Aaron, and we're getting a couple other team members. He's going to talk more about that, but it's really finding your motivation. Some people want to lose weight to prevent heart disease and diabetes. Some people already have diabetes, type 2, for example. And if they lost a bunch of weight, they might be able to get off of their medications. Just because you have type 2 diabetes doesn't mean you have to have it the rest of your life. You could actually cure this by a lot of significant weight loss and changes in diet and exercise habits. So maybe your goal is going to be get off medications in 2022. Maybe your goal is to see your grandkids graduate from high school. Maybe your goal is to fit into that outfit that you want to wear for your cousin's wedding. Maybe your goal is to make money, and this is actually a good opportunity to do that. You put some money in, and then if you meet the requirements of the fitness challenge, you can make some of that money back. So think about these things in 2022. I'd love to see anybody that's interested come out to the Mount Morris Walking Group, and we'll go from there. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions about getting healthy. There are a lot of other great resources around KSB and around the community. So I'll throw it back to Aaron and take care. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Plescia. A lot of great tips that you shared. So I am also, so like Dr. Plescia said, he talked about the Jackpot Challenge. So this is I believe the fourth year that we've partnered with Healthy Wage. It's an online team weight loss challenge with it. So up on the screen here, I show the page. So I'll have this linked in the description so you can take a look at it there. So I'm going to come up. It'll have the KSB Jackpot Challenge, the button there to click to sign up for it. It has some FAQs, so frequently asked questions with it. The rules are right there. Also, you can click on it. It'll go over all that. You can see we currently have 6 teams that are registered as of today, the 13th. And then the current jackpot there of just a little over $1,600. So you can see the entry fee is $70, or you can pay it over 3 months, $23.33 a month for that. The challenge date, so it starts January 20th and runs through April 14th. So the first weigh-in date is January 20th. They have a leeway of 2 weeks. So if you don't get that team in right away, you have 2 weeks after January 20th to get everything in. Once after 2 weeks from January 20th, everything gets locked in the program. And then the final weigh-in has to be on or before April 14th. Like I said, team size of 4 to 9 participants. So they can be coworkers, family members, anyone. They don't have to live locally. That's the nice part with this. It's an online program. So it can be people from anywhere and so forth and to participate. They have a nice app on the phone too that you can download, and it's very easy to use. So with it, you weigh in. You have 2 official weigh-ins. One at the beginning, like I talked about, Couple different ways that you can do it. You can do it through the app on your phone. You just video record yourself weighing in. It takes about 30 seconds. With that, it gives you all the description on how to do that. You can also get if you go to a gym or something like that. So one of the trainers or so forth can weigh you in and verify with that. So it has some information in there on the paperwork and what to fill out for that. Or if you're a Weight Watchers member too, they can use those official weigh-ins of the Weight Watchers group that you go to. So if you're interested, click on the link, check it out, look at the different rules and so forth with that. Talk to some family, friends, and see if you're interested in joining. So like I said, it's $70 to get in. So there's kind of the motivation to get in to lose that weight. I don't know if I remember to tell you or not, but the goal is to lose 6%. So as a team. So if everybody loses 6% or more, you win. Maybe there's some team members that maybe will lose a little bit more, and someone that maybe struggle a little bit more to get to that 6%. But as a team, if you lose that 6%, that you will get a percentage of that pot. So it's usually around $100 or a little bit more, depending on the number of people that participate. Dr. Plescia back up here too. So thanks for joining us this evening. If you have any other questions or concerns, or definitely leave them in the chat, and we'll get back to you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. If you wanted to get healthy and lose weight anyways, you might as well make a little money at the same time.
All right. Thanks, everybody.